Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching today's video. In this video, I'm going to show you this blue eye makeup look. I use a Drugstore eyeshadow palette for this, and I know you guys like it whenever I use Drugstore products. So hopefully this will give you some inspiration, and if you do want to get the palette, it's not that expensive. So the first thing I'm going to do is take this concealer, which is from Nyx Cosmetics, and I'm going to use this for underneath the eyes and also to prime the eyelids. I know in all my videos I always use an eyeshadow primer, but you don't have to use an eyeshadow primer. If you have a nice full coverage, long-lasting concealer, you can definitely use that as an eyeshadow base as well. That's actually what I'm always doing when I'm not filming. I don't use like a eyeshadow primer on a regular base because it's not really necessary. But when I do film a makeup tutorial, or if I have a long day, I really want to make sure my eyeshadow stays in place as long as possible, I do use eyeshadow primer. So now I'm setting it with this powder, which is also from Nyx Cosmetics, just to lock everything in place. And then I went in with the brow sculpt. This one is from Maybelline and it's actually really nice. I'm just gonna apply this on the eyebrows, and this is gonna make my brow hairs a little bit longer. It's gonna make them look more darker, and it will just brush my brows hairs in the place that I want it to be. So I'm just applying this all over my brow, and then after this we're gonna go in with the palette that I was talking about. So it's the NYX Cosmetics Ultimate I Know That's Bright eyeshadow palette. I love NYX Cosmetics, it's one of my favorite drugstore brands, and I wanted to use it for today's video. So I'm gonna go in with this soft blue color, and I'm just gonna blend this all the way in my crease. So now that this blue color is all over my crease, I'm going to go in with this color, which is also a blue one, but it's a little bit darker and it has a little bit of a different undertone. And I'm going to start blending this at the outer part of the eyelid. So I'm kind of making dapping motions and pressing it at the outer part. And then whatever's left on my brush, I'm also going to blend it softly a little bit more towards my crease area. So now I'm going back in with the concealer that I used earlier, and I'm gonna apply a little bit of that underneath the outer portion of the eyelid, and this is just gonna clean it up and make the edges look a little bit more smooth. This is just a really easy trick. I always like to use a flat blending brush and just kind of blend this along the outer part. Then after that I went in with this liquid eyeshadow from Armani. I will put all the products that I used in today's video in the description bar in case you're curious what the exact names are of the products that I used, together with like the colors. So I used the applicator of the product itself, and then I blended it out with a flat kind of like shading brush, and I'm just kind of gonna blend this into the eyelid. So first I used a tiny layer just to kind of make sure that it was just applied all over the eyelids, and then after that I'm gonna apply more to build up the color payoff and make it look more shimmery. Then now next I'm going to go in with this greenish color. I felt like I wanted to give it a different twist, and this is such a beautiful eyeshadow color. So I wanted to use this for the inner corner of the eye just to give it something different than just going with blue eyeshadow only. Then I went in with this eyeliner from Lancome, and I'm going to use this to create a winged liner. So then again, I went in with some concealer and I made sure that my lower eye area, just my under eye area, was nicely powdered with some powder from Nyx Cosmetics. Then I used this pencil from L'Oreal in my waterline, which is a really nice black pencil. Also try to use it for the upper lash line to make everything look as black as possible. Then I went in with that blue color, which I used as my second color for the crease. And I'm gonna kind of press this right underneath the lower lash line. I applied quite a lot of this shade because I really wanted my lower lash line to be nice and blue as well. So first I just used a little bit, and I'm just gonna slowly build it up by going in with more and more of this shade. Then I'm gonna go in with that first color that I used, this super nice light blue shade. And I'm gonna use this to blend out the lower lash line. So I'm just applying some on my brush and just blending my brush back and forward. And I just want it to look less harsh. So once you feel like it looks soft, you can go to the next step. And then I added a little bit more of that greenish color in my inner corner and dragged it a little bit lower towards the lower lash line as well. Then I curled my lashes, and then I went in with this mascara from Yves Saint Laurent, and I'm gonna use this to apply my mascara. I will go in with false lashes, but you can see how long my lower lashes look with this mascara. It's really nice. It is a big mascara wand, but I don't really mind, but I know some people don't really like it. I feel like mascaras that have a big brush, they do often really make my lashes very long. So I like that. Then I popped on some falsies because my upper lashes are just not that long from itself. And then that was the last step. I hope you guys really like how it turned out. I think this is gonna look especially so pretty on brown or hazel eyes. But I felt like with my eye color, it also looked really nice actually. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed. I will put all the products in the description bar, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.
Even if you tried, you wouldn't understand it. Maybe something's missing inside.